Hi, it's Mr. H, and today we're going to work on line 2 of the level 3 rhythms. First, I'll perform it for you. We'll put on the metronome and start here. Ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta ta. Ta 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 ta. Okay, if that makes sense to you, go ahead and try it yourself. You can always rewind the video and watch one more time. And if you think you need more help, keep watching. We'll go over this one measure at a time. For this line, we need to understand eighth notes, which are these notes here. And eighth notes are, you'll notice, are connected by a beam, this line that connects them. Eighth notes are twice as fast as quarter notes. So remember, we're tapping quarter notes because it's 4/4 time. So if we have an eighth note, we'll tap on the first pair of the eighth note, and then we tap on the quarter note. And if you remember from before, half notes get 2 taps. So your finger taps will go like that. In the second measure, again, we'll tap on the downbeat. The first eighth note, we'll tap on the second beat, and then 2 taps for a half note. Remember, the 2 rests are the same as 2 eighth notes. So there'll be a tap there, and then we tap for each quarter note. And in the final measure, we tap down, and then again, that's a pair of eighth notes, so we tap there and tap on each quarter note. So those are the taps. Our finger taps down on each of those notes. Or I should say, when our finger taps down, we say those notes. So this might be a good time to try the line again one more time. Remember, you're tapping just like the metronome. Your tap stays steady. It doesn't speed up or slow down. All right, ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Ta ta. Ta 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 ta. If you got it, great. If not, we're going to look at this even a little bit closer, one measure at a time. Let's again just zoom in here on the first measure, and remembering that your again, your finger tap goes down for the first eighth note, down for the quarter note, and down 2 times for the half notes. Now we have to remember there's also an up. So in between every down is an up. So your finger tap isn't just going down, down, down. It's actually going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, very steadily. Let's try only this measure. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. How about one more time? Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. And let's move over to the second measure. And this is all the same. It's just a different combination of notes. Eighth notes are always down on the first note, up on the second note. And so the next pair of eighth notes will be down and up. And then remembering, if a half note is equal to 2 quarter notes, kind of like that, and quarter notes are equal to 2 eighth notes, so like that, that means for each of these eighth notes it's down, up, up. So that's how we keep track of half notes. Also, we could think of it this way. You may know TTs, and that's fine. I prefer to just stay on top for the whole thing. And just one more time to draw in the downs. You can see how the downs line up with what you're saying also. So remember, there's an eighth note in between that down on the up. Let's try only this measure. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. And again, if you need a little bit of help with that or a little extra practice, that's fine. It's okay to just practice one measure at a time, so you can pause this video or replay this section to help you get the idea. We will go ahead, though, to the next measure. So, again, in review, this is 2 eighth rests. So we really want to think of them as 2 eighth notes, but they're silent eighth notes. We'll say instead of ta, ta for that. And part of the trick to this is realizing that quarter notes now have a down and an up inside of them. So remembering that a quarter note is worth 2 eighth notes. And these will all be tied together. These will all be connected. If I go ahead and just draw the downs, again, the first pair of each eighth notes is on a down, and of course, you're tapping quarter notes, so each quarter note is equal to 1 tap. Let's try this measure. Ready, go. Ta, ta. If you have the idea, that's great. We'll move on. If you still need to work on it, pause the video and practice it a little bit on your own. Let's take a look at the final measure of this line. So, once again, all we're doing is rearranging pairs of eighth notes, quarter notes, and eighth rests. It's all done the same way. We're just putting them in different orders. So again, we always start on a down. The second eighth note of the pair is on an up. The first eighth note is a down. The second eighth note is an up. Since a quarter note is equal to 2 eighth notes, a quarter note has both a down and up in it. And this quarter note will have a down and up in it. When we're counting the beats, there's 4 beats in a measure, which means there's 4 downs in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are your down beats. Those are your quarter note beats. Let's go ahead and try this measure by itself. Okay, ready, start. Ta 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 ta. If you need more practice, pause the video and just work on that measure alone. We're going to keep moving. So what we want to do now is put all this together. It can be really helpful to work backwards. So we're going to do just the last 2 measures of this line. We'll start here and go to the end. Ready, start. Ta, ta. Ta, 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 ta. All right. Feel free to practice that on your own if you need to. But we'll go ahead and add another measure in front of it. Starting now on the second measure. Starting here. Oops. Starting here. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. ta, 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 ta. And as always, make sure your finger is just keeping a steady beat, exactly like the metronome. It shouldn't speed up, slow down, or stop. There's 2 eighth notes in one tap, and there's 2 taps in a half note. So that's always sort of the thing we want to keep in mind. So again, just in review, make sure we're tapping our fingers correctly. There's 2 eighth notes in one, and then the quarter note is equal to 1, and then the half note has 2 taps in it. Let's go ahead and try the entire line. And ready, go. Ta 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 ta, ta 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 ta, ta ta, ta 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 ta. Go ahead and try it on your own, and if you got it, terrific. If not, rewind the sections of the videos that are giving you trouble. Concentrate on maybe figuring out just the one measure or 2 measures that are giving you trouble. And remember, it could take more than one practice session to perfect this. So don't worry if you don't get it today. Just come on back and try again tomorrow.